So da dee 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 da 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 dee 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 da 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 dee 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 da dee dee da da dee 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 da 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 dee dee da dee dee da 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 dee dee da 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 dee dee. Okay, guys, quick little intro here now. I give you some little sense of what this quick little video is going to be about here now, guys. Partially, anyway. So here we go again now. All right, and okay, there we go. Howdy guys. So I don't too often do the enlarging and what's the opposite of enlarging, guys? Minuting, panning back or whatever. When I make the videos, in the process of making the videos, sort of thing. But I gotta try to get in the habit of doing that, guys, as I'm recording, because sometimes I want things up close and other times I want things further away. And as I said before in a ton of videos here now, guys, trying to keep it all in mind as I'm making the videos. It's like I need a script right in front of me to keep every little tiny little thing in mind, the enlarging, the expanding, whatever, pulling back, lighting, sound, wind. There's so many things you got to try to keep in mind. Make sure you get a halfway decent video when you're trying to do the video sort of thing, you know. But one thing I want to say here now, guys, before I start this here, because I'm on YouTube all the time, guys. I'm after saying I practically live on YouTube, to be honest with you. And so one thing I've been noticing now in the past, well, I say a better part of going into 2 years now, I suppose, year and a half, year, 3/4, 2 years or so, whatever. An awful lot of material over YouTube now, guys, is artificial, AI generated. So you got AI voices, AI images, pretty much the entire body freaking video is AI created, you know, to the point that you really don't know if there's an actual person at the other end of the video putting the material together, or if it's just all purely programs that are left to run to do the stuff automatically, or how people are putting their material together nowadays, you know. And I've been on YouTube now, guys. It's got to be a bit about 15 odd years, more than 15 odd years. It's only 2 or 3 years after YouTube started. It was even 2 or 3 years actually after YouTube started that I decided to set up an account with YouTube, and you know, beyond YouTube, surfing and checking stuff out and all the rest of it sort of thing. And when I first started with YouTube, it was just purely just to check out the site and just surf the material and so on, that comment on other people's material and so on and so forth. And that was basically about it. That's all I ever had any plans on doing when I got on YouTube. And so it's, you know, it's very much evolved now over the past 15 odd years to the point where I'm really wanting to be a serious content creator myself. And so for about 5.5 years or so now, roughly, well, a little over 5.5 years now, I guess. There's 5.5 years there back in January. I've been trying to do that very thing. And what I was going to say was, without going on to a long tangent here now, that the thing is with my material, guys, and I'm going to try my level best to keep it this way as well. My material is not going to be AI anything, okay? So everything you see with my material, guys, as I said before, it is very, very real. It is very, very rough and raw. So this is my actual mug. This is my actual voice for however it sounds, sort of thing. And this is my actual surroundings, guys, the place that I'm living in currently. So it's all real. It's all very much, you know, as it is. Like, there's nothing made up. There's nothing changed. There's nothing artificial whatsoever, you know. And as I said before, to the best of my ability, I want to keep it that way, you know. So the most I want to try to do soon, guys, is to start to edit my material a little bit, just to maybe add a little bit of music in the background. You're hearing the music now from stereo, but I mean maybe add like a music background that you can program into the video or whatever. And whatever just minor little editing I might need to do just to make the videos a little more polished or whatever. But that's possibly about the best that I'm thinking about doing, guys, as far as like changing the original content, you know, as it was recorded, sort of thing. So I think I'm going to be one of a very small percentage of people, guys, increasingly, that will choose to continue to do that and to keep whatever material that I create, guys, as real and as genuine as you can possibly get. So for anybody that appreciates that sort of thing, that wants to keep it real, you know, and rough and raw, will still be maybe a tiny bit polished or whatever, I guess, edited, professional, whatever. But you appreciate that kind of material, and you appreciate those kinds of attempts and so on. I think I'm going to end up being one of the better channels on YouTube, guys, for that sort of thing, because it's very, very up my alley to want to be that way, because it's in my character, nature, and makeup to just want to present myself, you know, that way, sort of thing, you know. So I know when I'm surfing YouTube, guys, I get so tired now and so fed up with just seeing artificial this, artificial that, artificial something else, left, right, and center, all over YouTube now, guys, constantly. You can't find hardly anything anymore that isn't AI generated. But just within like a year and a half to a year and 3/4, pushing maybe 2 years or so, AI has just exploded on YouTube, and pretty much, as far as I can tell, taking YouTube over, you know. So I'm going to try to avoid that significantly, guys, and like I said, keep my material not like that sort of thing, you know. Now I just had a little mishap there a few moments ago. I got a cord there that I just tripped up in, and I messed up my display that this entire video is about here now, so I had to redo it, sort of thing. So, guys, I check my time now, guys. 7 minutes in. Okay, the 7 minutes on already. So it is now 9:07 at night, guys. 9:07. This is March the 4th now, guys. It is Wednesday, March the 4th, 2026 at 9:08 here now, guys. And so I'm in the process now, guys, of taking down my Christmas decorations. I made a video there the other night, night before last there, and I forgot a couple of little things, guys, in the video as I was making it. It slipped my mind that I wanted to include in the video, sort of thing. So this is kind of a little more of a little tack-on video now to add those couple of things into the video to clue up the video portion of my Christmas decoration takedown. I don't know what else to call it, sort of thing, you know. Yeah, basically that's all this is about here now, guys. So without any more jibber jabbing there now, guys, I'm going to just flick this around and get into what the material of the video is about here now, guys. So starting off here now, guys, as I was so these were the two trees, guys, that I had out in the kitchen. So I had this one on top of the refrigerator, and I had this one just right in by the door there on a stand, sort of thing. And so when I did the videos there the night before last, I was not happy with how that tree turned out, because this top set of lights here, guys, the batteries had almost completely worn out on. And so when I did the video, you only had the lower part that was kind of lit up, and the upper part was very, very dull, almost non-seen. Now this thing here, to tell you what I was saying to you before, guys, I'm going to just do this now as I'm making the video. I didn't want to turn on earlier, because this thing, it starts off great, guys. You see what I mean? So it starts off great, and it very, very quickly goes dull on me, guys. And this is what I've been finding with anything I buy from the dollar store. It's like this. Like, it's all cheap stuff, guys. So I paid maybe $3.50 for that thing, or $2.50, or $2.75, or $3, or somewhere around that price range anyway, guys. And and the batteries are already included and all that sort of thing within the the ornament, whatever you want to call it, sort of thing. And so you're thinking you're getting a good buy and all the rest of it, and when you bring it back and use it, sort of thing, the stuff never lasts for any amount of time. So the weird thing about these lighting, these lights that are made over in China, by the way, just whatever, that's where it's made to, and shipped over here to North America, Canada, and wherever else they ship their products to, sort of thing. I don't know how they design these things, how they operate or whatever, because you think that once the battery is worn out, then the thing wouldn't operate anymore. Like, you know. So what I find is that after a few minutes to maybe half an hour, if I get half an hour, I'm lucky, the thing would just get really, really dull on me. It won't light up much at all, sort of thing. So I'm thinking the batteries are giving out on me. Leave it for a day or so, turn it off, come back, and then it's like this. Now, when I did the video there the other night, when I had it on for maybe barely half an hour, so when I was ready to start the video, that wasn't lighting up at all worth talking about. And now it's working just fine again, but it'll go dull on me again now pretty quickly. So, you know, you buy these things and you want it to operate for a while, I mean more than half an hour obviously, and you don't get satisfaction for your buy, sort of thing. So you can see what's happening here now. When you change one set of batteries, these are two sets of lights I have on this tree here, guys. The lower one is starting to fade out, so you can notice a significant difference now between the two. So, but anyway, when I took the decorations off there night before last, guys, I just happened to plug this one in. I didn't plug it in, but I flicked on the lights there because it's all battery operated. I noticed how pretty it looked with just the lights alone. I said, to hell with it. Here's my cord now, guys. I tripped up on there earlier. I'm terrible for that kind of freaking stuff, guys, when I'm trying to do stuff, being clumsy and knocking over my display and all the rest of it, sort of thing. I said I'm going to make one more video now and just show you the trees, but just the lights alone there, guys, because they look really pretty, and I thought I would make like a nice little finishing video to end off my Christmas videos. 2 months late. Oh my, you know. So again, guys, these are like cheap sets of lights that you can buy at any dollar store. I don't know what the American equivalent would be, what kind of stores you have in the States, you know, that sell the same kind of stuff, sort of thing. So the strings of lights, I think you get 50 for like $2.50 or something like that, like, you know, pretty dirt cheap, sort of thing, you know. And so, you know, you string them on your tree whatever ways you can, sort of thing, to get the look and all the rest of it, sort of thing. And as I say, the battery operated, there's the things down here, and the same thing with this one here, see, is so they're all battery operated. You had to be changing the batteries all the time. But like, you know, if you want something portable and all the rest of it, sort of thing, you know, and they light up pretty good. Like when the battery power is strong, they create a fair amount. Now, these should be brighter than they are. The batteries are beginning to wear a bit on because I'm after using that one several times as well. And this is like, you know, your standard star thing that you buy in any, you know, discount store or whatever, sort of thing. I've had several of those, sort of thing, you know. Little story behind this tree now, guys. I don't want to drag this out too long here. This tree here, guys, I bought this tree. This one's been kicking around for a while now. I've been meaning to truck it 2 or 3 times, actually. When I moved over on Larkall, guys, the last place I was doing before I moved in here, I didn't have, I was with my father. My father and myself moved into the house on Larkall. He had come into St. John's because he had to get cancer treatments and all that sort of stuff. That's how all that played out, and how I managed to get into that place over on Larkall. But anyway, he was there for Christmas, and I wanted us to have an enjoyable Christmas together, sort of thing. You know, he was stuck in, you know, like away from his home, sort of thing, and away from the family and all the rest of sort of thing. So I normally didn't do Christmas much before that sort of thing, but I decided I would do it for my sake, for my father's sake, to have an enjoyable time. And I didn't have the money for a big tree, guys. Now, I had the space over there for a big tree, but I didn't really have the money for a big tree. So I ended up buying one of these, I think it was 2 or 3 foot one, sort of thing. So this tree now has been kicking around ever since the first Christmas that I was with my father at my last place. I think he saw it after I had it decorated. I have an old video, guys, I believe, where I decorated that tree for that year, 2015, that Christmas. No, 2014. I'm sorry, moving in 2014, and that's the connection there now with that tree sort of thing. And part of my reason for holding on to it as I have was because, I bought it for that Christmas when my father was there sort of thing. But the branches are really kind of all skimmed out now, guys. The tree's in hard shape. It's like over 8 years on Larco and 3 years down here now, guys. So over 10 years, 10, 11, 12 years I've had that tree now. So I may not have too many more Christmases, I don't suppose. And this one I got, I think it was either last year before last. I believe since I've been down here, I bought that one sort of thing. Or the last year or so I was over on Larco, I'm not sure now. You get this sort of stuff. I don't throw away anything, guys. I use it for as long as I can. You forget after a while when you buy the stuff. But anyway, that's the story there, sort of thing. I just thought that I'd just see the trees there now with just the lights alone, and the way I got it all displayed and all the rest of it, sort of thing. I guess not too much more than I can say about that. The other thing I want, now this is really silly now, guys, I know. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, which I forgot, I panned around this wall here night before last and showed you what I got down here and all the rest of it, and I Merry Christmas up here and all that jazz sort of thing. And I didn't think to pan down on the couch, guys, to show you what I do for my couch Christmas time as well. So these are Christmas cushions, guys. Or I think it's actual cushion, but a Christmas slip that I put over normal cushions that I have, or I'll take them off now later on. But those are actual cushions that I bought. Again, all my stuff I get at the dollar store, guys. And in my attempt again to have as much of the place as Christmassy looking as I possibly can, I've figured, the greenery, the red and all the rest of it sort of thing, Christmassy colors, on the furniture or whatever. And so I had this thing. I got a brown one and I got a red one, and I kept the red one tucked away for the longest time. I took it out, I think it was the first Christmas I was there, just to use for Christmas, and I haven't taken it off since, sort of thing. It just needs more out now, sort of thing. But, and then I decided to get like the Christmas cushions as well to toss on the couch to create like a little bit of a Christmassy feel for the couch as well there, guys. And overall, I think it looks kind of nice, looks homey and Christmassy and all the rest of it sort of thing. So that's what I've been doing there now for the past several years since I've been down here. That couch and this chair, guys, they